Welcome back to my channel. My name is Derrick-sama, and um, today, let me ask, how is your day going? I hope you're focusing on yourself. I hope you're prioritizing yourself first, and your well-being. Um, my Instagram, where you can follow me, is LockheadAvatar2002, and today's video, we're going to talk about understanding, understanding to love you. Oh, sorry. To understand love, you must And to understand love, you must love oneself, which is light and shadow. To see, I'm just leave it at that. To basically again, to understanding love, you must understand to love oneself. So I was kind of inspired by this video because I feel like the reason why a lot of people today, just in general, I feel like really don't know what love is because they don't like them. They don't love themselves, or like their idea of love, I guess more so, is facated, far facated. Is it facated? Farcated? Farcated? Facated. Facated. On what somebody can do for them. And I this is okay, let me and what they can and how they can benefit. And now to a certain extent, yes. But what I believe, love is conditional. I do believe so. I do believe love is conditional. I don't think love is unconditional. No. Because if not, then you'll get and I'm talking about on planet Earth. Love is fucking conditional. Don't get it fucking twisted. It is. Don't allow you. Let's say theoretically you love somebody, right? And you don't come with healthy boundaries and and standards in place that prevents you from being upset or mad or getting out of character. People will dog walk. And you don't have that. People will dog walk you. I'm telling you right now. So love is definitely conditional. I don't care what nobody said. On this planet Earth I've been on, love is fucking conditional. Stop playing with me. So, but going back to the topic, I feel like why a lot of people, I feel like in people in general, but also relationship today is fucking failing because, ooh, excuse my language. The reason why is because people don't love themselves, and I think also people haven't taken the time to really ask themselves what they really want from love, or what their um or I think aligning with people with the same values as them. Because I feel like a lot of people today they say they know what love is, but they aligning with people that don't even match them on the same mentality and morals. So um I think that's what it is. I think one of the part of the reason why a lot of relationships is failing is because people don't love themselves. People don't know how to prioritize themselves. People don't know how to spend time alone with themselves. People don't know how to take accountability. People don't want to do the healing, the work. And this is what I'm talking about when I say light and shadow, which is your good, and then your shadow side, things that you need to improve, things that you been through in life, traumatic experience, um, belief system, um, ways of thinking, that all of that. So I think when it comes to love, the first thing I felt tell people, I feel like you should the first thing if you're gonna entertain any relationship, I feel like you should first learn to love yourself, learn to figure out the things that you like and you don't like. And that's not to say that when you get in a relationship you're gonna figure out things also about yourself that you didn't know. But I'm just saying first get comfortable being alone with yourself and taking care of yourself in every aspect of your life. So that when you get into a relationship and it doesn't work out, you can always choose yourself at the end of the day. That's what people are failing to do. A lot of people out here compromising their morals and values for people who don't give a fuck about them at the end of the day and will walk away from them. So this goes for everybody. So at the end of the day, the first thing if you're going to want to get into a relationship or entertain a relationship, you have to learn, and that can be friendship too. You have to learn how to love yourself first. It doesn't matter. Does not fucking matter. And one spiritual tool I recommend people getting is a rose quartz. That's a good way to fall in love with yourself. That's a good way to um, bring in healing, um, energy, love energy into your heart chakra. Because I feel like a lot of people, um, their heart is bitter because of what they've been through in life, and which is granted, which is valid, but a lot of people don't take the time to really unpack the things they experience to people close to them, friends, family, past relationship, and really let go of those things in their heart and traumatic and experiences and learn from it and move on and be open to receiving new authentic love, genuine love, you know. But one thing I recommend people definitely getting is rose quartz because that definitely helps with um opening yourself up into like falling in love with yourself again, and also be open up to seeing love connections when it's right in front of you or close to you, I guess. So one of the things I wrote down that one thing that I wrote down is that once you start, and this is something there's no time limit on when it comes to like healing. People think, oh, you can heal it. No, I feel like healing is a ongoing thing. This is something that's going to be you're gonna be doing until you fucking die. So this is not just one thing you're gonna do and then and that's it. No, you're gonna constantly be healing. You're gonna constantly get into things and situations that are gonna hurt you. So you're gonna have to constantly be doing this all the time. But one of the things once you master getting comfortable with doing the work and healing and you know making yourself a better person, um, is also the mentality. It's not just the action, but it's also the mentality that comes with it too. And it's one thing I wrote down. It was like seeing life from different perspective. Um, oh sorry, seeing life from different perspective, but also being open minded. Being open minded limits your ability of choosing bare minimum and ignorance. So I feel like when you are going to change and transform into a better authentic version of yourself, right? Or go on your self discovery, you know, journey, you you're you have to be willing to be open minded to seeing life from a different perspective because then you won't choose bare minimum. I'm sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. You won't choose bare minimum. You won't choose, ex, you know, ignorance as an option for you to why you're not growing in life. You know, you won't always blame others first for your decisions. You'll be quickly to correct yourself first and get yourself out of that situation if need be. But yeah, being open minded plays a big role into you, into your action, into healing and becoming the better version of yourself. So being open minded and not and seeing life from different perspectives, good and bad, will definitely take you far in life than a lot of people. Um, the reason why a lot of people out here are crashing out and burning and all that other stuff because they refuse to choose themselves first. They choose to spend time to get to know themselves. They choose to spare time to um, journal what they feel about themselves, the world. Um, People choose to put their validation of worth outside of themselves more so than internal. Um, and that's why I feel like people feel the need to be so quick to get in relationships. I feel like, and find that connection. And I think it's normal to find connections with people and crave for it. But I think you also have to keep in mind that your well being and your safety and your peace comes first before all that. So if you feel like those things are going to be compromised for a relationship, whether it's friendship or platonic or romantic, I don't think it's worth it. So you spending time alone and getting to know yourself and learning how to be an adult and being responsible and really getting your life together. And I think one thing I people also fail to do that I notice is communication. I think a lot of people don't communicate authentically, honestly about how they truly feel about the person they're with or what they feel in the moment with the situation and um, what they want from the other person or vice versa, right? I think people are not being direct and open to them. I'm gonna say open and creating that space for themselves first to be able to vocalize those things. So I think communication is definitely something big, and integrity, communication, and loving yourself plays a big. I feel like those three play a big role in like having a genuine relationship these days. So and don't burn bridges with people. I think one thing I notice from people is that when they get upset or they have a fallout, people burn bridges with people. I'm like, you can tell somebody that you don't want to be with them, you don't like them, it's not working out, and y'all can go your separate ways, but you don't have to burn bridges with them. I feel like the problem with a lot of people too is like when they stop liking somebody or they don't feel like it's working out, they try to burn bridges, they try to go out the way to do all this fucking toxic way of like um removing somebody out of their life. I'm like, don't do all that. Just if you don't like somebody, just tell them go your own way. Like we can still be friends, we can still communicate, but don't burn bridges because you never know the person that you currently with. Y'all may not work out now, but you possibly need to work out later. So things happen in life, so you don't never know. But um, yeah, I try to tell people don't burn bridges. That's done. Just tell somebody you don't like them. Unless they're toxic, then you can like, okay, I don't want you around my life. But like, if this person was like really didn't do any harm to you or bad to you, or like they didn't really go out the way to like um, fucking just diminish your character, or like y'all had a genuine good relationship, and then you just like y'all fell out of love for certain reasons, like or just like situations of like life situations, and I feel like you don't have to burn bridges with them. Like just just move on, just like respectfully and just go. So, but I think another thing too is I want to add on to all that is spiritually making sure. I feel like spirituality or religion, whatever, one of the or plays a big role into that. Is making sure that you are with somebody that you spiritually are compatible with. Y'all on the same page when it comes to like personal beliefs, morals, values, because I think that all plays a fucking role too. Y'all being with people who don't have the same like morals, ethic as you, or my mentality, it also plays a big role if it's gonna last long too, for sure. Um, yeah, I think people should definitely take that into consideration as people's spiritual belief system too, and how like does that help them or does it like are they using that to like go out here harming people? Because that's something I do pay attention to like a lot. It's people's um beliefs, spiritual beliefs, people like belief system and their the things they implement in their life to elevate themselves to become the better version of themselves. Especially in this time, you definitely need to have some faith in something outside of higher than you. And not to say that that's like a bad thing, but like having faith in like the universe or God or something, because this society they don't stand on no damn morals. So, so I think being around somebody who has some form of and it's authentically like they really you can see that they have a really strong faith with themselves, with God or the universe, whatever um um thing they subscribe to, like to make them better. Like I think that plays a big role, and also y'all can come, and not only that, but y'all also can agree to disagree on certain um choices and decisions that they're comfortable with how you are showing up and vice versa. Because I feel like people, when it comes to personal belief, it's not exactly the same or if it's not similar. Um, they tend to like clash a lot. They tend to like do like a lot of this one up on, or like saying, oh, this is evil and this is like, no, not. And this is something I tell people, like, not everything is for everybody. Just because somebody's a Christian, somebody who doesn't practice religion, traditional religion, doesn't make it less than or greater. So it just depends on the person and what you want. So, but yeah, I feel like being around like-minded people for sure, and people, please, energetically too. But yeah, I think this is one of those things that I think people should definitely take consideration. Personal beliefs. So yeah, so y'all know y'all get on the same page. But I think that's all I have to say about love. I think that was something that I was pondering on, and I'm realizing like why a lot of relationships ain't working. Um, because of those things. Because people really choose to not love themselves and like invest a lot of time in themselves. 90% of the time in themselves. So, but yeah, I think that's it. If you have anything you want to comment below on this topic, you can, and feel free to like and subscribe and share the video. So that's it. Take care.